This journalist named Karen Howe has a really interesting book called The Empire of AI that's out. And apparently she embedded in OpenAI before ChatGPT became a very popular thing. But there's this article that's out today that's not as focused on Sam Altman and the cult of his personality and all of that drama, but it's actually focused on the natural resources in Chile that are mined in order to power the power plants that are necessary for generative AI to exist. So copper and lithium are very large natural resources in Chile, and copper was always a huge thing that companies were mining. But now there's accelerated demand for these resources to build the power plants and thousands more power lines to support AI companies. So the north and the rest of Chile is totally dependent on the copper industry and the lithium industry, and it hasn't really allowed for the emergence of other economies beyond the exploitation of these natural resources. There's also a tremendous amount of water loss to process the copper. The desert where a lot of exploitation is happening is actually also home to a lot of microbial communities. So these are potentially useful for medicines or new sources of energy that don't exist anywhere else. Apparently this area is analogous to Mars's climate. So there's a lot of other research that can be done around the region, according to this writer who's been investigating the very tangible natural resource implications of AI. But we just have to stop the dependence on just these two industries of copper and lithium extraction, so that the economies aren't totally screwed if the AI companies go away.